Alright, let's continue with the second part here. I believe I originally did it on PS4, and then when I originally did the PC version that I used a controller. The PC controls were a little bit weird to me, and while I didn't mind them so much, what was bothering me is that the menus weren't working as intended. I would push escape, and it wouldn't leave the menu, or it wouldn't back out of the menu, or take the step back that it was supposed to, which does become a problem later on, especially if it starts using items that you don't want it to use, and setting things that you don't want it to set when you're trying to back out. So we'll see if we can get it to work with the controller, and go from there. But if this works, then great. If not, we'll go back to PC controls for the episode, and we will try it again later. When I play through the games, these games myself, personally, I go through the opening every time. But in the interest of time, I will avoid doing that here. That's an Xbox controller. I'm used to Nintendo controllers, which are backwards. B is where A is, and A is where B is, and same with X and Y. So, controls, push B, X360. We'll leave it at the default if it works, and then we'll be in good shape. If I have to, I will invert the A and B and X and Y. Guarding is X. Menu is Y. I might be able to get used to that. A and B for arts, I might have to swap. There we go. Hey, it seems to be working. Let's continue. 2018, so that one's the one we're supposed to go to, I think. And here we are. Right where we left off. Stick is working. Stick 2 is working. Marvelous. So, I don't have any of my directional prompts yet. Okay, so... Shit. Oh, that's A. So I just used Camobile again. I will have to reverse those later on, I think. A and B. Or get used to it. So B works. Y pulls up menu. A works. B works. A works. B works. Perfect. That works. That does the same thing. That works. There's that. Okay, so it's working just as I thought it was going to. Cool. I have to get used to A and B being in a different spot. Or remap it later on. And I might do that if I have a lot of trouble this hour. You are free to make fun of me as much as you wish. And that wolf is going to attack us, I'm sure of it. Or the snake. So let's go attack it first. There we go, that's the button.
Ready, Nick Leo?
Switch targets with right button and left joystick. Okay.
No, it's a Hellion! It'll attack once it gives chase.
Alright.
Blaze of Fire! Fluid Surge! Shadowfang! Shadowfang! How's this? Sweet dreams! Ready? Not yet! I'm almost ready! Disappear! Ready? Try this! Fluid Surge!
That is working exactly
Can't
as I
believe we
remember.
run into a Hellion all of a sudden! Could it be I'm attracting them because they know I can see them?
Who can say? It's too early to tell.
Sorry about that. I'm adjusting headset and headset volume so I can not scream if it starts getting loud like that. I don't think my Discord is muted, so I will let you know unless I forget if my Discord bongs. Side bottle. That's where we're going. How do we get there? This way. Okay. Remember the rule.
Look, there's
See
the
a new
lake.
monolith, always get the monolith.
There's a huge city. Let's go check it out. Shall we begin?
You should command everyone right, up, down. Alright, up is charge forward for attack. Spread out, focus. So spread out is left. Focus is right. Down is defense. So really you can only use 2 of them at once. Yep, it tells you that as well. That was my Discord, go check. So you can go forward and the defense, or forward attack. So 1 in the vertical axis, 1 in the horizontal axis, max.
Let's spread out. Okay. Get on! Strike! It's over! Charge! Okay. Water! Strike out! Flight Eagle! Yeah! Not yet! Alright! Yeah! Ready? No escape! Take that!
Yeah, this is
Are you safe, Saray?
exactly what I remember it being.
I knew it couldn't have been a coincidence. They're attracted to us somehow. Now I really feel like I'm actually in another world.
It's great to have a field trip and all, but try not to get us lost, please.
We'll be just fine. I got us a map.
Oh, you mean the one that's in the Celestial Record?
It's kind of old, though. I'll probably need to redraw parts of it as we go along.
There we go. This is the map that is infinitely more useful. I use the other one to dictate where you're going. This one's not as useful for that, but this one is the one that you use for fast traveling and seeing where things are. What cities you've been to, what inns, what shops, what crucibles, and the like. Crucibles are worth doing, but they take time. So the first time through, I might record it for each of them, due to the conversations. If we need to, and we don't feel like using our cheat way through, I might do those off camera. We'll see how it goes, and how many times we want to do them. But the first ones, I more than likely will do with Saray and company.
Ready, Nick Leo?
That's an RPG too, so that's just one of the things I'm going to want to fight them because I've had bad habits of not fighting and running for fights and avoiding them before. And that is not a good thing.
Ready?
Level.
I want the...
Especially in the beginning where everything is easy to defeat.
Some kind of trouble?
Looks like it. The cart stopped.
I'm gonna pause here for a minute. Just listen to the music. And this is Lady Lake's music. Well, either Lady Lake's music or the Sparrow Feathers music. Hey look, it's Rose, next to a Gale. Her and him. Not, next to the white hat. Closer to us. A Gale in the fancy vest, Rose with a star on her head.
We're the Sparrow Feathers, a traveling caravan of merchants.
I'm Agil, the captain. She's Rose. Nice to meet you.
I'm Saray. Nice to meet you too.
You finally learned how not to be a creeper.
Shut it. Oh, hey. So if you're a traveling caravan, where are you traveling to?
We're going all over the world.
Wow.
We're protected by a free trade treaty, meaning we have a free pass to pretty much go anywhere we please.
Sure, we get asked to smuggle all sorts of crap, but for us, trust is first and foremost.
Dishonorable trade is fine for dishonorable people, but we do things our own way.
And we're damn proud of it.
This must be the famed capitalism of humans.
Sure seems that way. Yeah.
We're planning to stay in Lady Lake for a while. If you need anything, just give us a holler.
Yeah,
We will. Thanks.
Though they really ought to focus on their cart before drumming up business.
So that's one of the things about Zestiria's start that's kind of weird, is that he'll talk just to Mikleo right in front of people. And
I heard Princess Alicia came through here when she got back to the capital. I would have loved to see the so-called Princess Knight for myself.
oh, we know her already.
Princess
So
Alicia,
there.
huh?
Phew. Sounds like she made it back safe.
Glad to hear that fox freak didn't catch up to her. But still, to think that she was royalty.
No kidding. A straight-up princess?
A princess, a knight, and she explores ruins on the side? How'd she wind up with that gig?
Won't know until we ask her.
That's true. Besides, Foxy Loxy might be in town waiting for a chance to get at her.
Yeah, we've got to let her know.
She's a princess. What makes you think that they'll allow you to talk to her in the first place? But anyway, it's weird to me that Saray will just speak to Mikleo in front of people. I know it's an acting trope and all that, but it's still one of those things that I find bonkers and wonky at the start.
The
Gets
entry
better, but-
paperwork? Sure. Take care of it now, and I'll let you in just as soon as that cart's fixed.
All right, I'll be right on it.
hey everyone. Sorry about the hassle.
Ta-da! Because game.
Well, that was well-timed. Welcome to Lady Lake.
Wow. That's kind of cool. All the water that's going down the mountain, almost as lava would. Welcome to Lady Lake.
Holy moly! So this is what Lady Lake is like. I can't believe it!
So this is how humans live. Don't they find it overwhelming? Wow.
Gosh, you'd think so.
Just remember, this isn't a sightseeing trip. The real question is, do we try to find Alicia first or look for the Foxman?
So,
Mikleo,
let's have a look around town
slip
for
into
now.
your pants.
Good call. Let's gather information.
I never was a fan of the gathering information quests. The good news about this one is that you go talk to a few people and they are
Hey,
always
son,
the
how
same
about
people.
these duds? Made from real silk. My old lady will swap me for it, but they're yours for just 860 gold.
Oh, is that cheap?
Saray, behind him.
Should we give it what for?
And have everyone think you're attacking the street vendor? You want to tour the inside of a human jail cell? To everyone else, he looks just like an ordinary human.
Oh, yeah.
People with high levels of resonance, like Saray, can see Hellions for what they really are instead of the human or the creature that they normally are. Or started as. Like those two are just men in a bar fight, but Saray sees the truth.
And stay down! Ugh! Can't even swing a fist right! Ugh!
That's different.
Indeed. We'd best not get involved.
There's a monolith down there. I don't think they'll let us get it, though. Nope. Penguin walk! We gotta go fight Lunar down here at some point. It's not quite the time for it yet. I think we're gonna get warded off from back here because we're not supposed to be here yet. Yeah. Wow. That's a spectacular backdrop. I do wish it were real detail, but I see why they chose not to. Still, it works. As a student of game design, I notice these things. It's an art to fine-tune the analysis and the gameplay at the same time.
Understand now, child? No matter how tough things get, stealing is stealing.
Shut up, old man. You smell like farts. Huh? What the hell you want now?
Whoa.
What, you got a problem? Oh, hey, mister. You smell like you'd be mighty tasty.
Hey, let's get out of here.
Can't go that way. As I figured. Because we don't have the flames of purification yet. And we have no stars left. Okay. Let's go talk to Rose. Wait, she's not here yet.
What's that?
Before I get that point of interest, let's grab the Rose.
The sanctuary up ahead is supposed to house a sword protected by the Lady of the Lake. Wait, are you getting in line?
No way. First, we've got to make sure Alicia's safe.
I'm sure we'll be back.
Life bottles are basically Phoenix Downs. Somebody dies, you use it to revive them. The elixirs are incredibly hard to come by, but they revive all fallen party members, and I forget whether they give you full health and full magic, or whether they just regenerate a decent amount of both. I seem to be using a little bit of extras of these. Hey, look, it's a castle.
That dog.
Three gets a two.
He's here.
No mistake, that's the Foxman.
After him! So Alicia really is the Foxman's target.
Looks like it. He probably retreated for now because of the commotion. Who would have thought that he would be this
Follow the
fast?
dog.
The dog's still chasing him. We can't let him get away. Is that a monolith?
So, mini pause here. Monoliths give you support talents, or AP. No, not support talents, excuse me, battle actions. They give you the AP for that, so we have 18 now. So we could tell it to auto do some of these that aren't checked, and we'll get more of these unlocked over time that will cost AP. You really only get them from monoliths. So that's why it's worth doing, because those can make battles so much easier if you, or so much harder if you initiate the right ones.
It's safe.
Looks like he cornered it.
Are you ready?
Of course.
Your chicken hunting days are over, Fox.
So, you're really that eager to die, are you?
Great bang! No escape! It's over! Tiger Blade! Strike! Fluid Surge!
Remember, the red line is the edge of battle. You can't go past it. From there.
Ready? No escape! It's over!
He's weak to water.
Disappear! Try this! Fluid Surge! Fluid Surge! Tiger Blade! Ready? It's over! You like that? Blade Bang! Strike! It's over! Try this! No! Get on! Try this! Get on! Try this! Fluid Surge! It's time! What? Dang, he's a lot stronger than I remember.
When we fought him back in Elysia, he must have been weakened by Gramps' blessing.
I'll burn you to cinders! Take that!
Micleo!
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. A fitting end for worms who dare to wriggle at a god! Boss! No! I swear, I wasn't...
Quiet.
Who are you?
We won't warn you again. Be silent.
Have you forgotten our code, Lunar?
You're all out of second chances. Understood?
Go.
The assassination order was a mistake.
Princess Alicia will no longer be our target.
You expect me to believe that?
We have our honor. Stay.
The princess's enemies are legion. For those who wish to remove her, assassination is but one option among many.
You have bigger worries than who we are or what we do. I suggest you hurry to the pedestal, where the sacred blade is kept.
Why are you telling me this?
Honor.
So, I guess I should be thanking you for saving us. Hey, are you alright?
What in the world?
Looks like we were saved by an assassin's guild.
By a what?
They were after Alicia by mistake or something. They took that Fox guy away with them. But more than that, it looks like Alicia's not out of danger yet.
Looks like? What's going on?
Hey, I don't get it any more than you do. Let's just hurry to that pedestal.
Oh, and you get AP from fights too, apparently. You can go to the main entrance, but you can't get in. So, we may or may not miss that cutscene by doing this, but this is the way we have to get through. Yeah, we're gonna miss that cutscene entirely.
No entry. If you want to check out the festival, go out front.
What gives? You're letting him through.
Well, that's because I'm festival staff.
That's right. Authorized personnel only. Everyone else, move along.
But it's urgent. Can't you do anything?
Afraid not.
Do you need a hand?
You look like you're in a bind. I bet you want to get at that pedestal now, don't you?
Yes. Alicia could be...
They don't need to know that.
I mean, if you could help me out, it'd really make my day.
Sure thing, but we'll need some cash.
Cash?
Yep. Remember the guard back there? He's not averse to a little grease on his palm, if you know what I mean. We can get you through.
How much?
Let's see. I think 1,000 gold ought to cover it.
We don't have money. Give him Alicia's knife, because we'll have to buy it back from him later.
You really okay with this? All right, this is worth 1,000 gold and then some. Leave it to us.
All right, let's go.
Was this right?
You only did what you had to do to warn her.
Tinny. That's a flashy sword. Har har har. Real flashing.
This is the guy. You good?
All right then. I'll be taking her sword. Let's have it.
Well, that was easy.
Well then, we gotta get back to work.
Thanks so much.
$500.
We went through all that trouble, and we can't see the pedestal. Is that what you're thinking?
Well, sorta. Hey, what are you doing?
Being invisible has its benefits.
Seriously?
Hey, Saray, come over here.
What is it?
Saray?
Alicia!
Is that you, Saray? Welcome!
And who may this be?
This is Saray.
Ah, yes, the one who rescued our princess way out there in the ruins.
Saray, this is Lady Maltran. She's been appointed as the committee leader for the festival this year. She is also the one who taught me the way of the spear.
Nice to meet you. I'm Saray.
It is a pleasure. By any chance, did you come here to attempt the trial of the blade?
Not just that. To tell you the truth,
what this mysterious organization has told you is true. There are indeed those who think less than favorably of me. But even so, I cannot live my life in fear of them.
But Alicia...
Thank you so much, Saray. I really appreciate your concern. Soon, the finale of the festival, the Flames of Purification, will begin. Please enjoy yourselves.
So this is what statespeople deal with.
She didn't even flinch.
Oh, that's right. Check out the pedestal.
Oh, right.
I want that same thing, though. Gimme. Fine, you stand there. You're better as a statue anyway. Gee, who is that? Do you... And why does she show up in the intro?
If no one else can see her, does that mean she's a seraph?
You probably can't remove the sword unless you can speak with her, meaning no ordinary person can do it.
Incredible! So that means the legends were true.
Excalibur.
Hey, say something to her.
Me?
Unless you want me looking like a total weirdo.
But still...
Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow citizens of Lady Lake.
You must construct additional pylons.
For the past several years, we have abstained from our beloved festival in light of the general state of the world. But this year, thanks to the grace and assistance of Our Lady Alicia, the Sacred Blade Festival can be held once more.
We yet live in a time of crisis. Violent weather, geopolitical tensions, pestilence, famine. The list goes on. However, I believe that it is precisely times such as these that make our cultural traditions and celebrations all the more vital to maintain.
O wondrous Lady of the Lake, show us your power!
Pretty torch. This is good. This piece gets good. I'm not gonna speak for this because this is real good.
O merciful Lady of the Lake, hear our plea. Cleanse us of our sins and woes with your flames of purification. Citizens of Lady Lake, this jubilant festival shall be as a prayer to the heavens that we may know peace and prosperity.
Some prayer, all right. This prayer of yours gonna give us our jobs back?
The council already seized the crops and weaponry trades for the state. They might as well declare war and get it over with. Hey, lady, you trying to kill us?
This ain't nothing but the council giving itself a pat on the back. Well, we're not gonna stand for it. Find someone else to lick your boots.
Silence! Do not disturb the festival.
Enough!
Ha! Serves you right.
This whole riot was a setup.
Look at that guard!
This must be the work of the Chancellor.
I can't believe they'd involve the citizens they swore to protect in a power struggle. Are we really so corrupt?
Alicia!
Saray, get to safety! No! You mustn't give in to hostility! Such emotions will breed hellions!
She turned into a hellion!
The evil in people's hearts gives rise to malevolence. And once it reaches a certain point...
Lady of the Lake! Can't you do something?
You have the power of purification, do you not?
A seraph? And you can see me?
That's not good.
Nick Leo, put those flames out!
The black flames are part of the Hellion itself. The most I can do is manage the regular ones.
Okay.
Saray, you really can see Seraphim, can't you?
This isn't looking good. The Hellions are coming out of the woodwork.
Power of purification is not my own. It is a power given to those who would draw the sacred blade and become my sword.
Then I'll do it!
Saray! Do not be hasty! To become my sword is to serve as a vessel for me to dwell in, and to assume the shepherd's burden. Blessed with the power of purification and abilities beyond human ken, cursed to be scorned by others and wrought with despair. To protect this land from the Hellions means a constant stream of agonizing decisions. It is a lonely battle, the likes of which you can scarcely imagine.
That's the burden of the shepherd? And you want Saray to take all that on right here and now?
It is not to be done lightly.
May I ask you your name?
Oh, of course. I am Lila.
Lila. My dream is to investigate ancient ruins all over the world. I believe that the legends of the past hold knowledge about how humans and Seraphim might one day live in harmony together. I must find a way to make that happen. To bring humans and Seraphim together again, as it was in the days of yore. If purifying the Hellions will save both humans and Seraphim, then it's the best chance I'll ever have to make that dream a reality.
Are you really okay with this?
Saray.
That's why I shall become the shepherd. I offer myself to you as your vessel, and shall bear your burden.
I've waited long for this moment. For one who is pure of heart and free of corruption, a shining vessel to whom my words will reach. Now, Saray! Take up the sword!
You got it!
Saray.
Is that really you?
Get back, Alicia.
Hey! You'll be able to handle the Hellions, right?
Yeah. Just take care of the rest of the flames.
Surely this is
defensive maneuvers! A werewolf? Did it become a Hellion?
I can take care of those slimes with my fire. Purify them with the shepherd's power.
Got it! Shatter Bang! Ready? I will slide in and spread out!
Very well.
Defensive maneuvers!
Yes.
Blade Bang! Focus your efforts!
Very well.
Ready? Strike! It's over!
Perfect flame!
And so we come to
It's over!
Now, Saray and Lila can take care of
It's over!
the Levelers until Victorio still can off.
It's over! I got you!
Sweet dreams!
Be gone! Strike!
What?
No!
Saray!
Are you really?
Yep. I am the shepherd now.
Calm yourselves at once!
Chancellor Bartlow.
Lady Alicia, we received word that there was a civil disturbance among the commoners.
Indeed. However, it has already been quelled by the appearance of the shepherd.
The shepherd, you say? Citizens of Lady Lake, I hereby announce that this year's Sacred Blade Festival has come to a close.
You heard him! Clear out at once! Please don't hold up traffic! Keep moving!
Milady, I should like to ask the cause of all this at a later time. Lady Maltran, your presence is also requested. The shepherd of all things.
Now then, it is time for me to return to my place within you.
Oh, yeah, I am the vessel after all.
Now that's a creepy sight.
What the?
Saray?
What's wrong?
It's because I have entered his body. I'm afraid he'll have a high fever lasting about 3 full days.
What? Why?
Presumably, the human body is reacting to the sudden presence of unknown powers inside of it. Those who make a pact with a seraph usually wind up bedridden for a time.
So that's what happens to one who becomes a vessel.
I don't feel so good.
Hey, are you alright?
Not really. I think I'll take a nap for about 3 days.
Saray!
Well now, things are getting interesting.
I think I'll sleep for about 3 days. Who says that? Well, obviously Saray does, but still.
Hey.
Well, good morning.
Morning, you two.
You okay?
Better than before. Where is this? What happened to me afterward?
You're at the inn in Lady Lake. Alicia graciously took care of the arrangements.
You really were asleep for 3 days straight, you know?
Was I?
Now that Saray is awoken, why don't we all take a walk around town?
I'm game.
All right, let's go.
Yes, you are a game. Again, the
He's
music.
finally awake.
Thank goodness.
Oh my, he's younger than I thought.
It's the shepherd!
Literally an overnight celebrity.
Indeed, he is.
What is this? Weird.
You must be
I'm
hungry,
sure
kind
that's
shepherd.
DLC.
I'll fix you up something at once.
Thank you, sir. But I'm actually stepping out for a bit.
Oh, really? Well, then I'll get it ready for when you come back.
Penguin,
Don't
penguin,
worry
penguin.
about the bill. It's the least I can do for the shepherd.
Penguin.
Really? Thank you so much. I'll be back in a little while.
Penguin.
There's almost no one out. I guess it's still pretty early in the morning. You alright?
I just felt strange all of a sudden. Like a weird pressure was crushing down on my chest.
What?
You can sense it already? What you're feeling is the malevolence all around us. Now that you've become my vessel, you can sense it. This is proof that your body has already grown accustomed to my power.
You don't say. You mean there's really that much malevolence out there, even beyond the city?
Indeed, and this is only a taste. As people start to crowd the streets, you'll feel it even more. Come this way.
God dang it. Lila, you walk slowly. Come on. Hello? Lila! Walk faster! Fine, I'll orbit you. Can I penguin walk? How do I penguin walk? I know there's a way to just flat walk. There we go. I'm still faster than she is.
Oh man, what a gorgeous lake!
It truly is. But amidst the spectacular scenery, the town of Lady Lake is being corrupted by malevolence.
Yeah, now that I can sense it, I can feel the corruption everywhere. We can't let this go on.
It isn't just happening here in Lady Lake either. It's eating away at the entire world. The scenery may be splendid, but you can feel that this place lacks the blessing of the Seraphim, can you not?
Yeah, in Elysia, I could always feel Gramps' blessing. But here, nothing.
But Lila, this little walk of yours isn't just to reconfirm the situation in Lady Lake with us, is it?
You've got something to tell us.
Yes, I touched on it before, but now I must clarify to you. The true purpose of the Shepherd. The Shepherds can quell the Hellions, beings who bring chaos to humans and Seraphim alike, with the power of purification. That is the power of the Shepherd. However, that in and of itself is not the Shepherd's duty. What the Shepherd must quell is the source of all malevolence, the being who gives rise to the Hellions. The Lord of Calamity.
The Lord of Calamity?
Yes, this figure has been known by this name for countless centuries. Whenever Hellions run rampant, this figure is always there. A Lord of Calamity, who begets Hellions with the overwhelming amount of malevolence he possesses. Given enough time, a Lord of Calamity can even permanently alter the world itself. Such is the calamity he brings.
Wait. If I remember correctly, the Celestial Record said that a shepherd hasn't appeared for the last 200 years.
And 200 years ago, there are records that the world was overcome by an unprecedented calamity. Could there be a connection?
I understand. So, the Lord of Calamity is the source of all the malevolence, and it's the duty of the shepherd to find and put a stop to him.
That's all well and good, but where is this guy?
For now, it is enough so long as you understand the duty of the shepherd.
Huh?
The answers you seek are those you must discover for yourself, Saray. Answers of your own that you will not regret. Stay true to yourself. Forget not your duty, but be not a slave to it either.
Answers of my own.
And to that end, Saray, I know you want to ask about the effects the Lord of Calamity has on this world, and how Earth Dwellers and Seraphim go about their lives, but I want you to discern these for yourself.
It's true that I'm completely clueless when it comes to just about everything in the world.
I want you to travel the world and discover all sorts of things. Only then can you take the answers you have found for yourself and make a stand against the Lord of Calamity.
It's not that tricky a concept. Pretty much boils down to, hey Saray, let's take a trip around the world.
Yes.
Got it. Anyhow, can we start by investigating some food? Talk about calamity. I'm gonna pass out.
Shall we head back to the inn? I don't want to have to carry our shepherd around.
Sure.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one.
Snacks are done.
You know, I've always wanted to travel the world. But I never imagined it'd be so important. It's kind of weird, but I can't say I'm not excited.
I think it's safe to say you're probably the most, sheltered shepherd in history.
You really think so? Hey, Lila, what kind of people were the other shepherds?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I missed what you said.
So, what were the other shepherds like?
I missed what you said.
Lila?
Yes?
Hiding something?
Oh my, isn't this lovely weather?
Looks like she doesn't want to talk.
Can I ask why you won't answer?
I have forged an oath with myself. So long as I uphold that oath, I may wield certain extraordinary powers. However, the terms of the oath also prohibit things.
So wait, does that mean there are certain things you can't discuss?
By powers, I assume you mean the power of purification?
Oh wow, look at the pretty butterfly.
You're kind of bad at this, aren't you?
Does it really matter? We're traveling the world to find these answers anyway, after all.
So we need to go investigate each land's shepherd myths?
Yes, yes, yes! That's 1000% correct!
Can other seraphim besides you wield the power of purification?
We should get back before Saray collapses from hunger and we have to sneak his body through the back alleys. We'd better get going. Chop chop, no time to waste. The food is probably ice cold by now.
Let's get going.
Lila gets that way anytime main story stuff comes up and they just flat ask her for details. So she can't talk about the power of purification, she can't talk about shepherds, she can't talk about prime lords and sublords, mostly. She can't talk too much about Lord of Calamity. There's a lot that she can't talk about, but she always dodges the questions like that. So whenever Lila starts acting weird, you can often gauge the general answer anyway.
I remember this place was in the Celestial Record.
Welcome back, kind shepherd. Your meal is waiting for you.
Thanks a bunch.
That's my Discord.
All right, let's eat.
We're close to time. We're at 54 minutes. That's my
Phew,
Discord again.
That was good. It really hit the spot.
Mine again.
You ate like a champ.
It was delicious. You sure you don't want me to pay for it?
Of course I am.
Thanks so much, sir.
Oh, I have something for you. A gift arrived from Lady Alicia.
Huh? What could it be? Huh. It's a letter. My sword. Bags and... clothes?
Ah, perfect timing. I'll go get changed. You kind of smell.
All right, then.
Ta-da!
Oh my!
Not bad.
How about it?
It looks fantastic on you, Lord Shepherd.
It really does. So dashing.
Oh man, I want one.
It's the garb of the shepherd handed down from tradition in Lady Lake. You wear it well.
So you can put lipstick on a pig.
Just admit it, Mikleo. You're jealous.
Yeah, you wish. So what's the letter all about?
Well, let's see. Dear Saray, I was surprised that you fainted so suddenly. I hope your rest at the end was rejuvenating.
When I learned that you can communicate with seraphim, beings of divine nature who cannot be seen by ordinary people. When I saw you draw the sacred blade from the Lady of the Lake and quell the riot at the festival before my eyes. My heart leapt with joy, the likes of which I've never known. The only thing I can think of to tell you is a sincere, heartfelt thanks. I hope you do not find this strange. Though I do think that my true feelings do not come across well in a letter. I know that, as the shepherd, you are soon to embark on a journey to save the world. But once you are awake, I would like you to come and visit me at my home. P.S. Did you have a chance to try on the clothes I got for you? They're modeled after the traditional garb of the legendary shepherd. I hope they are to your liking.
My, what a kind-hearted young woman.
Yeah, seriously. I should be the one who's thanking her.
Why not do it in person, then?
Good idea. Let's move.
Come back and see us again, kind shepherd.
You bet I will. Man, these clothes offer more mobility than I thought.
They look purely ceremonial at first glance, but it turns out they're practical.
Quite so. Perfect for the journey we're about to undertake.
2p? Why is that set to 2p? It's not so good. Anyway. I'll leave it with Shepard's outfit. We need to get Mikleo out of his crap. Back into his standard. Alright, and then Lila. What does she have? I actually kind of like that. That's not bad for her, though. And that changes the music. There we go. Alright. Back to her standard. And I think that'll be it. We're sitting at 59.5 minutes. We're like right on time this time. We're gonna be a little overdue because...
So, I really am a shepherd now.
But going up against the source of all malevolence, this Lord of Calamity, that's a huge responsibility to take on all at once.
You sound like you just heard about it. Didn't you talk to Lila at all while I was zonked out?
Nope.
I tried to bring it up, but he insisted on waiting until you woke up. He spent the whole time with his nose in his books instead.
What? Why?
It was more efficient for Lila this way, that's all.
But still, you sat around reading for 3 days straight? You could have gone out to explore the city some more.
What does it matter? I was worn out from the battle anyway, and I just had stuff I wanted to read, okay?
It's okay. You've always been this way. Like when I got hurt and couldn't go exploring for 2 weeks. You waited the whole time rather than go without me.
You're so conscientious, Miclio.
Yeah, it's really okay. I wouldn't mind if you went and had a little fun of your own.
Seriously, I'm fine. They were good books, and I wanted to read them. Sheesh.
I know. Good thing the armor shop had both a ceremonial sword and staff. Also, there's something I kinda wanted to ask you.
Yeah, I know. You want to ask if this staff looks like it's floating in midair to humans. Is that it?
How do you know?
One look in your eyes says it all. Even if it's an item that humans can see, when Seraphim infuse mana into it, it will become unrecognizable by humans. The opposite is true as well. Anything made by a Seraph can be recognized by humans if mana gets infused in that item. Although, it's kind of a rare ability.
So Gramps' pipe is like that.
Quite perceptive of you.
In fact, Gramps told you everything you just told me, didn't he?
That's also quite perceptive of you.
Alright. Now we're done for the night. And just slightly over. So, better than going over by a half hour. And I do realize that I didn't have a ton that I could commentate on because there was a lot of story and conversation stuff. It may or may not be that way for the first few episodes, or who knows, they could all be that way if everything goes well and we get through some story stuff, but we'll play it by ear. I do what I can to not talk over them. I apologize if I did some, but yeah. So we are going strong in the shepherd's garb, and we are to say goodbye to Alicia and go trek around next. At least, if I remember correctly. So, stay tuned for episode 3.